another fine episode of GTA Autos. Now, right here in front of us is a true performer, a true exotic, and a true classic in its own name. This is the brand new Turismo Classic. This is such a wonderfully designed car. I really applaud Rockstar for designing this car the way it is. Such a beautiful, exotic car. I just love the way it looks. Now, before we get started, gotta give you my little intro, give you specs, I give you history, I give you all the information you need to know about the cars I do on this show. Not all of my information is gonna be 100% correct, so please don't leave any rude comments on that comment list, because I will figure out who you are. Anyway, let's get started. The Turismo Classic is based off a really important. This is based off the well-known, the iconic Ferrari F40. Now, the F40, like I said, was a very important Ferrari. It was the first production car to ever hit the 200-mile-an-hour mark. Now, I'm gonna say production car. There's other cars like the Callaway Sledgehammer, to be exact. It was technically, I would say, a car to hit the world's top speed at the time at around, what, 200 and, I think it was around 218 miles an hour, if I'm correct. I don't know. But, that was a car that they basically took and they just basically added stuff to it. So that's technically not counted as a production car. But the Ferrari F40 was the first production car to hit 200-mile-an-hour mark. At the time, this was Ferrari's most powerful, fastest, and most expensive car on the market at $400,000. Converted in today's money as an inflation, that's around $840-ish thousand. Now, this is a hefty amount of money back in the 80s. This was a lot of money. This car was really just a fine example of ingenuity. It was designed by Pininfarina, and they were well known for designing lots of Ferrari's cars. They just really did a good job. Pininfarina's really famous in the car world. It had a twin turbocharged V8 and only a 5-speed manual. It was the finest exotic on the road back in the day, and it still is, with its stunning looks, its stunning front end and back end. It was just such a stunning car. Words can't explain how much this car just looks so wonderful. It's just really cool car. Now, the Turismo name has been used since Grand Theft Auto San Andreas. This car is based off the original Torismo, and back then this car was only found in San Fierro.
Hey, buddy.
Not San Fierro, I'm so sorry. It was only found in Las Venturas, and it was the fastest car in the game, right next to the Infernus. Now, basically this car is just really quick. It's really quick. Out of all of the 4 cars they've just brought out in this month's update, this has to be the finest one that they've brought out. The interior and the quality of this car, it literally fits the profile of this car. Nothing in this interior is modern, and when I mean by modern, I mean like 2000s-ish model. Now, I say this because Rockstar tends to get your interiors mixed up, and if you don't know what I mean, look into this car actually in front of us, the Tornado. It's based off a 50s car. It doesn't have 50s interior. This is just a wonderful car. It's the fastest sports classic in its class, actually. So, literally, I made a video, and I think I got rid of it, saying that the Infernus Classic really should be a car that you should just take a pass on, and I deleted it, so I need to make another one. But I said that you should wait for the Turismo Classic to come out, because that sounds like it could be something better, because the Infernus Classic really was a little bit of a disappointment for me. But it turns out that I was right on my money and on my mark. But this is a really cool car. It sounds wonderful. It's really quick. This this is completely stock. I didn't even customize it yet. So what we're gonna do is I'm gonna go take it to the Los Santos Customs, and we're gonna customize this car. And during that time, I'm gonna tell you a little brief thing about this update that I found interesting. Now, the Ferrari F40, it had competition, of course. One of their competitors, of course, was Lamborghini, and the Diablo was the car to compete against the Ferrari F40. Which car that we have right now that's based off the Diablo? Well, of course, it's the Infernus Classic. So right now we have two exotic classic cars on this game. They're basically were competing against each other in real life back then when they were first introduced. And I think Rockstar preferred this car versus the Infernus because this car really performs way better than the Infernus. It handles better, its acceleration, its top speed is complete. Get me wrong, if you have the Infernus and you actually liked it, that's your car. You like that car. But in general, in reality, my fault. The Turismo Classic is a better car. It's a better handling car. It's just an overall better car compared to the Infernus Classic. Now, as we get to the customizations, this thing has a lot of customizations, and it's just a really nice car. I know I'm just stuttering and saying how much this car is just really nice. I just really love the way this car looks. It's just such a wonderfully designed car, and it just brings you back to when Grand Theft Auto was, you know, in their start with, you know, Grand Theft Auto San Andreas. This is one of their best success games that they had, and this car was literally a rare car to find. You couldn't find this car on the street commonly. You literally had to do cheats just to find this car. I had to do cheats to find this car. I'm not serious. There's a sports car cheat that you can do, and it basically it will let you spawn sports cars much easier. And this car was among the among the cars that you can find on the street. There's a lot of rare sports cars on that cheat list that you can find. So, and go ahead and look it up if you want. But let's get back to this car. There's a lot of customizations for this thing, and it's kind of hard for me to even pick, to be honest with you. So, I think it's best if I stick with. It's a little difficult. Such a nice car. It literally has a lot of nice. You know, I'm just gonna skip that real quick because it's just too much going on for me to even realize what's going on. No neon because the car doesn't deserve neon. What we're going to do is give it its classic iconic color. We're going to give it the nice Ferrari red. Secondary color is going to be, of course, let's go for a matte black. For the trim colored, let's see what this car looks like in red. If it doesn't look like good in red, I'm not going for red, I'm going for the black. Okay, it's best if we just stick with the black. Sunstrip, you can do this if you wanted to, but me on the other hand, I don't think I'm gonna put that on there. Yeah, it kind of makes it hard to see. Spoiler, you can actually get rid of the spoiler, and that is, you know, I'm not a big spoiler fan, but I'm gonna get rid of the spoiler. Transmission, we're gonna always go up. Turbo, wheels. Now, I'm kind of debating, I'm kind of debating in my mind, should I keep the wheels or get rid of, I'm gonna keep the wheels because this is a nice car. There's no reason for me to get rid of the wheels. So just bulletproof wheels, all that bag of chips. Let's get back to the hood. I think I made up my mind, and I'm gonna go for this GT hood.
Look, it's sharp.
And basically, I want to see how this car performs when it's in fully customization mode, because this car should be wild. Oh dear. Like I said, this is one quick car, and it's really fairly easy to drive. It's not hard to drive. And this car, as you can hear, is literally a beast underneath. So the final thing I'm gonna do is basically, I usually don't do this a lot, but I'm gonna stop right here because this car is kind of unique when it comes to opening everything up. So basically, just like the original Turismo, I'm gonna open everything up. This is basically how it looks, and I would say this is kind of nice. I'm actually surprised. So, on a scale of 1 to 10, with this overall design of this car, I have to give it a 10. Sophistication and class, poise, 10. It's top speed, performance, and everything. This is a car that's 10, 10, 10 all the way. It's a wonderful car. Price is around, I think this car is around 700 something thousand dollars, if I'm correct. So I gotta redo this. So let me see. Yeah, $705,000. So this is a fairly affordable car that you can buy. I really applaud Rockstar for these cars, and they have really done a good job on this update with these vehicles. The Turismo Classic, the Infernus Classic, the exotic, the really wonderfully exotic, the Progen GP1, the Hijack Ruston. Even though I don't like the car really is a really good performer. And all these cars are really wonderful cars, and you should really invest in some of these cars because these cars are some really wonderful cars. This is what it does in 1929. I'm here signing off with the wonderful Grotti Turismo Classic. I'll see you guys later.